As most people know, we live in a zoo.
There's a lot of animals in the zoo.
There are 2 lizards, 1 chameleon, male, 1 bearded dragon, female,
4 cats. 2 boys and 2 girls.
and 3 puppy dogs. 2 boys, 1 girl.
She's a Cyrus, not a girl.
There are way too many beasts in the house, but that kind of comes to today's question.
It absolutely does not feel like too many beasts in our house, unless they're acting like jackasses like they are right now.
How many pets is too many pets? That becomes the question.
Do you even really think there's an answer to that question?
I'm going to tell you something. Back in the day, I had all the different lizards. I had water dragons. I had bearded dragons. I had iguanas of multiple sizes and colors. I had odd little lizards here and there. I probably had about 15 different types of lizards.
Okay.
I had an entire wall of cages about the size of Mandy's cage along a garage, like an entire wall of them. There had to be like 20 lizards total in there.
Was that too many?
And it was too many. I spent every Saturday, all morning, 8 until noon, cleaning lizard cages.
Okay.
Yeah, it sucked.
And they didn't bring you that much joy?
There was not a return on investment, no.
Is 2 lizards too many lizards?
No. Having 2 lizards is not bad. I'm the one that always has to feed them because you don't like the insects.
Right.
So that sometimes is burdensome. But at the same time, it's what I say about going to the gym. I do a lot better when I go to the gym every single day than when I skip a day go. And I really don't totally understand the mental reason for that, but there's a mental reason for that. But it's the same thing.
Mandy lets you know when she's hungry.
But it's the same thing for me. I get into a pattern and then it's a lot easier than, this month you feed them. Because then I wouldn't remember what month it was after a while, or you wouldn't remember what month. It's just better this way. But so 2 is fine. But then you got 3 dogs. And honestly, the 3 dogs, if you ask me how to put it. So the lizards are pretty easy. I wouldn't add a single one more, though.
No.
Then it would be too much work. To me, I judge how much is too much by the dogs because they take up the most of our time. When we were living in an apartment, we'd have to take them for a walk multiple times a day. Living here, you don't have to take them for a walk all the time. You have to put them in the backyard, but you have to get up. You got to put them in the backyard. Then you got to leave them outside. Then you have to go back. You have to bring them out again. And my point is, that's not to say that's a huge deal.
He's complaining about putting you guys outside.
But it's something you have to physically do for them. And then you have to, of course, feed them. And then like in the morning, we take them to the park. Then we take them to Dutch Bros. There's all this stuff that we do for them. The cats are easy. Sometimes I forget they are even here.
Until they act like assholes and fight with each other.
Boy, they've been lately, yes. But the point being that the cats are pretty easy too. I can see how people can end up with 15 and 20 cats before long because they just don't, it's not that much more work. And my God, if you think about it, with these litter boxes that we got, you would be doing like once a day going through and changing out the buckets.
Oh, yeah, we upgraded to the Meow Wand automated litter boxes and they're awesome.
I think that those things, there's 2 of them and they're just amazing. Like the litter box is clean all the time.
The only thing that is not amazing about them is that the Cyrus thinks there's something to bark at. So she goes crazy and she barks at them.
But let's get back to the topic at hand. How many pets is too many pets? So what do you think?
It's a different answer for every single person in the universe.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So you don't think there could be like a baseline that you could be like, keep it under 5?
No.
See, I do.
Okay.
Because I don't think, let's be real, even if you were a single cat lady and all you did was to constantly take care of your cats and their cat boxes and then watch TV and then do it again. And just because you're okay with that doesn't make it right that your life should be that way.
But it's what brings you joy, so why not?
But does it? That's the question.
You better go find a cat lady and ask her.
Nah, I don't really care. But
I think we currently have too many dogs trying to do
You're
things he's not supposed to do.
you're not really giving an opinion, though. You're just like, oh, it depends on how every single person is different. You don't see any parameters that could be
There are
good.
people who have 12 children, and there are people who have no children. It's the same thing. It's all about what you can handle and what you prefer to do.
Some people, it's a religious choice why they have 11 or 12 children. But they felt obligated, is the point, is what I'm making in some situations. For every example you could come up with, I could come up with a counterexample. But the point is, yeah, there probably is a number where you're even admitting it. There's got to be a number at some point for somebody, specific number for that person that's considered too much.
Uh-huh. But that number is different.
I mean, one of the things I remember a therapist telling me years ago is that every living thing in a household is a care unit. It doesn't matter if it's a mouse or a Great Dane. That's a care unit, period, the end. And you start to add up too many care units and you can't keep up. And it's a weird thing to compare it to, but it reminds me of what can happen when you're doing content creation. If you don't plan ahead and keep yourself ahead, you can drown fast. And with too many care units to handle, you can drown in that really quickly.
I think 9 pets is our limit. If we added another animal in this house right now, I might jump off the roof.
Yeah, I don't know that I would jump off the roof, but I agree that we are at our limit. This whole thing that's going on with Pretty Girl and Jasper, the situation is that he's been fighting with her, and he was the reason why it took us so long to find out about her bladder stones, because he had her scared to death and she was hiding under the couch. And now that she's back, she had mellowed out until today.
Now
she had
she's
really
attacked
mellowed
Parker
out.
and Bree.
But she had really mellowed out. And then he made her completely empty her bladder because he came at her. And so I was mad and I told Torya, this has to get fixed. So then she comes up with some stuff, which, by the way, you never sent me the info on that. She came up with some stuff that follow these steps and see what happens. And one of the things it involves is a collar. And I said, maybe Pretty Girl should have the collar too. And then sure enough, right after I said that, she and Parker had a run in. And then she and Bree had a run in.
Now she's wearing a collar too.
In a sense, this topic has been
the joke's on her.
How many pets is too many pets, and a zoo update, because that's what this is.
Right.
The zoo is in chaos right now. Interestingly, not the dogs.
No, they're good.
Like the two Choodles got their spa day today, and so they look really cute. Their hair's been cut.
Yep, they got a bath.
Wisely asked her to cut it a little bit shorter than usual, which I think was very wise because it's going into the hot season here. And
yep, I'd like them to not overheat.
Yep. I've noticed Bree's undercoat coming off because of the change.
The towel noticed that too.
Yeah, I bet. It was probably red.
It's like full of hair. I don't even know how I'm going to get all the hair out of the towel.
You're going to have to wash it, then dry it, and then clean out the vent, and then dry it again.
Probably.
It's the only way.
Ridiculous animal. Full of fur. Giant baby when she gets a bath.
Oh, she heard the word.
Now she's going to go shiver somewhere. Because she forgets she already had one today.
Yeah. Now, if I came on her collar, she would definitely shiver, and I'm not going to do that. But that's definitely what would happen. Like, she would have a heart attack.
I think the next time the Saurus needs a bath, it's your turn.
I'm fine with that. I don't care. I did it last time, if you remember.
She soaked me this time. I was drenched.
You did it the first time. I did it the second time. Then you just did it the third time. This is her third bath.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So anyway, I think that
9 is our maximum.
Max. 9 is
some
definitely
people,
our max.
1 is their maximum. Like,
for
they
some
do
people,
not want...
some people shouldn't have anything to take care of. Sorry. There are just people that are like that.
And then there's that crazy lady who had 500 rabbits in Cyprus.
Oh, the one years ago in Cyprus.
Yeah.
That was special.
I don't think she could take care of all 500 of her rabbits, though. I think that's probably why animal control stepped in and took them away from her.
No, I think it's probably something to do with the fact that she was like 5 times over the limited number of rabbits.
She had 98 of them. You were allowed to have 3 pets in Cyprus.
But she lived, if you remember, she lived in an area that was zoned for livestock. And so she was allowed to have like rabbits and guinea pigs and whatnot, but you're only allowed to have 8 rabbits, and she had 100 rabbits.
Guess it was 10 times as many then.
So 10 times as many. Yep. Still a lot. And I don't know. I don't understand that, because you fall behind and then the animals just don't get taken care of the way they're supposed to be taken care of.
And with rabbits, they just keep breeding.
Dogs and cats and lizards literally live like kings and queens. They do.
Especially the dogs.
Every last one of them.
Dutch bros every day. Little brats.
When I buy the lizards the best grub on the market,
there you go.
I could save about $1 per, what is it? It'd be like $10 an order, but it would be cheap ass food. I'm not going to give them.
And it's only $1 food you'd be saving.
Yeah, it's not a lot. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you, people. It's a quick one today. Please, if you or a friend is going to travel to Las Vegas, go check out what happens in Vegas on YouTube at youtube.com/at WHIV as in Victor. And check it out. And we've got a day trip guide that we're selling. You'll find that in one of the descriptions of videos.
We have an awesome brewery
and
guide.
a brewery guide that helps you with the beer scene here in Vegas. Check it out. Helps us keep the shows going. We pay for all this stuff out of our own pocket. So it really helps when you support the products that we have come out with. By the time you hear this, we will be midway into a amazing toxic productivity launch on Dot Merch.
Exciting.
That's right. It's very exciting.
Well, on that fun note, good night, everyone.
Hasta la bye-bye.